What's happening, y'all? I ain't never know that's how they was set up. Hey, man. I know I'm live now, but I still want y'all, everybody to tune in. Wait, hold on. How many views I got? I mean, how many people listen?
Nobody yet.
Okay, I'll wait till they get
It
up.
just connected.
Do the same thing like a weak signal or anything?
No. Just say it's looking for yours.
What is it on there? Huh? Tina. Who? OG Day, baby. Back in this thing again. Well, I called you the other day, but I know you be moving around. I'm gonna call you after the show. Gonna get ready to get it going. Gonna get ready to get it going in a minute, man. Give you a different feel. Started off a little different this time.
Are you a young adult wanting to start your own business or enter into a career? Maybe you're a parent of a child that aspires to own a business or be a career professional. Would you like to start this summer and have fun while you're here?
While I'm doing this,
Life Support presents the 2017
the way I'm probably gonna open this
Young
one up.
Entrepreneur and Career Summer Camp. Ages 12 to 20 are welcome.
The way I'm gonna do this,
The young people will enjoy
I'm
creating
kind
their
of
own
talk to
business
them on
and
live
learning how to
and on
use
the
marketing
air.
and branding to
And
get the
so
word
if y'all
out.
see
They will
anything up
participate in a business fashion show,
on the stuff
learn
that's
table
on
business
the
and
live
general
feed,
etiquette,
somebody
enjoy
say,
fine dining, win prizes,
yeah,
video
tell me,
commercials, and
If
more.
they say something
This
that,
is
you know
a
what I'm
6-week
saying,
program that will be held from June 6th to July 15th,
you know what I'm
2017.
saying, like,
Tuesdays, 6
that
p.m.
they
to
trying
8
to tell
p.m.
me, yeah, go
Eastern
ahead and
Standard
tell me
Time,
that.
and Saturdays, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at 7440 Shadeland Avenue, Suite 200, Indianapolis, Indiana, 46250. Registration is only $75. Registration is open from Friday, February 3rd to Saturday, May 6th. Register online at www.lifesupportsmerle.web.com. That's www.lifesupports.
Y'all make sure y'all tell everybody, man. Y'all make sure y'all share the video, man. Share the video.
By visiting the contact page and filling out the form. Don't forget to include the name, address, age, and phone number of the young person attending. You may pay your registration fee via the website or by phone at 317-993-5310 or 317-886-0296. The I'm Possible.
Man, y'all don't forget too to always listen to the app, man. There'll be different people on air at all, different times, man. Y'all can go to the jhmradio.com website and go to the calendar and check out everybody else shows and stuff, man. Because there's really some good shows on here, man. So, man, y'all go check it out and you can tune in to other people's shows too, man. Support the whole station.
A couple words of encouragement. Lift your mind up a little bit, you feel me? Yeah, man. What, man?
It's supposed to come to the headphones and they came through yet.
Tell me about it. My boy, Mr. Carlos Henson, aka the life mechanic. You claim that your life is damaged, then I bet he can repair it. He done been through a lot and still man enough.
Okay, yes, coming through. Okay, yeah. You gonna turn it down when it's time for me to come in, right?
Yeah.
All right.
As soon as the verse is over with, I'm gonna bring it down.
Yeah. Once again, back up on this thing again for ya. For the 2017. Yeah. Man, I gotta do this first off, man. I ain't done it. I really ain't gave him a real official shout out, man. Big shout out to Ken, man. Ken Washington, man. He did that intro for me on everything, man. If y'all listen, when y'all heard it, man, that old my boy from Little Rock, he did his thing for me, man. Y'all check him out. He got a lot more stuff coming. But man, what's happening with y'all, man? Today gonna be probably, man, it's gonna be a little different. I don't know how the show gonna go today, cause man, it's been an up and down week for me, and like I tell y'all every time, man, I don't have no pen and pad, I don't have no, it's all in my mind. So sometimes, man, my mind get to doing too much, and to where I can't figure out everything the way it need to be. So normally, you know what I'm saying, I get frustrated and get irritated and everything like that, man. And a lot of times, really, I kind of back out of it if I've been having a crazy week or a crazy day. But today what I want to talk about is dedication. And I guess they got a lot to do with why I'm here today, despite, you know what I'm saying, what's been went on with me or whatnot. So, man, I really want to have an open discussion with today for everybody on my Facebook Live, for everybody on the air. It's gonna be an open discussion, man, about dedication and what you do with your dedication and what you done with your dedication and what you think dedication is. Just a whole lot. Just dedication. They got a whole bunch of branches coming up off of that thing. So we gonna fix. So it's gonna go a lot of different ways. So, you know, if you got anything to say at any time, man, just call in. I want to have an open discussion with everybody, just because I feel like that may be what's supposed to happen today. Maybe that's why my mind ain't the way it's supposed to be. Maybe I'm supposed to have an open discussion about this with somebody, because maybe somebody already been trying to figure this out, or maybe somebody got some questions, or maybe somebody got something on you know what I'm saying, to be real, maybe somebody got something that can help me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just the one that's on the mic. That don't mean I'm already in a position where I can't be helped, or where I got all the answers in any of that, because I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the same position like everybody else is. I'm trying to figure it out like everybody else is. But I guess, you know what I'm saying, God put me here just for me to be the transparent one, for me to be the one, I guess, to lead the race. And, you know what I'm saying, and everybody else, I passed the baton off to them, and, you know, it come back around full circle. We all help each other. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody no better than the next person. Some people just smarter, some people faster, some people wiser. You know what I'm saying? But whoever that is, if you more than the next person, hey, man, help somebody out. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna do a little different. Cora gonna do her poem early this show, man, because this poem is kind of. She let me hear it already, and it's it's a deep meaning in this one. Go a little deeper. If y'all been listening to her poems the last 2 shows, man, you know, it get better and better and deeper, and this one get a little bit more deeper, and it almost what would you say? It almost relates in a lot of ways to what you do with your dedication in your life, you know what I'm saying? And how you treat it or mistreat it, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, it's going to be a crazy show, man. I mean, it's going to be a good show, but, hey, crazy if it got to be. But, first of all, I'm going to give y'all this number for anybody who want it. So y'all go and get your pens and your papers together or whatever. And get this number, put it on your other phone, your whatever. Man, share this video. Man, call somebody during the breaks, tell them to tune in and everything. Cause I mean, it's a good meaning behind it all. But we just gonna leave it open today. You know what I'm saying? We ain't always gotta follow the rules and go by the guidelines. If anybody know me, you know I ain't always been in trouble because I always go against the grain and don't follow no rules and guidelines the way I should. But man, this number 317-284-1090. I'm gonna tell you again, cause I know some of y'all hard of hearing. Y'all look like y'all don't hear stuff. Y'all humming all the time and humming. What'd you say? Yeah. So here it is again. 317-284-1090. Do I need to say it again? Nah. 317-284-1090. So that's what we're gonna do with that there, man. But so let's just let me what I wanna do. Matter of fact, we're gonna go ahead on and how I wanna do it. You know what? Let's just see first. Man, I want to do a little different, man. I want to pray right quick, if y'all don't mind. I want to pray. Lord Jesus, I ask that you guide my mind, guide my heart, guide my tongue to say the things to everybody that's listening and watching. Say the things to them that you would want me to say, Lord Jesus. You know I'm not right. You know I don't do all the things that I'm supposed to do or whatnot. So therefore, I don't need to speak from my point of view in a lot of ways. I need you to you put me in this platform and in this situation to be able to help somebody or everybody. So Lord Jesus, I need you to help me and guide me through this situation and direct me in the path and in the way that you would want me to go as far as what to say to everybody and how it needs to be delivered and be presented to everybody in no disrespectful way or in no or in not a way that's not understanding, Lord Jesus. Make it very clear to everybody that's listening, Lord Jesus, in their own way, because everybody learns and hears things differently. So as they hear whatever I'm saying today on this on the radio show, Lord Jesus, I pray that you make it clear to them in their own different ways for them to understand whatever it is that's for them, because everything that's said will not be for everybody. So whatever's for that person, Lord Jesus, make it clear to them in whatever way that is, Lord Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. All right. So, dedication, man. I found myself this week having to really understand what I'm dedicated to and understanding that I've probably never truly been dedicated to the right things. I understand that the things before understanding that, you know, God has a purpose for me. And that's, first of all, we have to figure out our purpose, man. I don't care what nobody say or whatever. Some people might get off the station now. Some people might stay on or whatever. But I don't care what you say. Everybody on this earth has a purpose. And everybody don't know what it is. I'm 30 years old, and I just found out what my purpose was a few months ago. It just was clear to me and for sure what my purpose is. You know what I'm saying? Other things might come from this purpose, but I know the one thing I have to do in my life for the rest of my life, I know my purpose, that one thing is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think whenever you figure out what your purpose is, that's what you have to do all the way through. Now, what I feel like in doing that is you have to figure out what your purpose is, and your purpose is something that you must do in your life. But your purpose could cause you to do other things because it could trickle off and it could be effective in different ways. It don't have to be in the same way every time. Okay, like motivational speaking. Me talking to y'all, I feel like that's my purpose because of my life story before now and in the life and where I am now. So I feel like I'm supposed to be telling y'all that, and basically I can't see and y'all can. So it's almost making you understand that even without eyes, you still able to understand and see things by using your other senses and tapping into your mind more than what you normally would do because you have all your senses. You don't, and some people like I went to the barbershop and somebody had asked me, it's like, man, I know your other senses are stronger. I was like, I don't know to say if they're necessarily stronger or is that I pay more attention to them. And I feel like what we don't do today is we don't pay attention enough to the things that's going on around us. And I'm going to tell you, we don't pay attention to ourselves. I'm not trying to down nobody. I'm not trying to down or discredit anybody and say you any type of crazy or stupid or retarded or any of that. But I'm saying what we do. I'm talking about even me. I just told, like, even this week, I had to realize these things. I had to get myself, make myself understand dedication and how to really be dedicated to something, because we don't know ourselves. You do not truly know yourself until you are put in a lot of compromising situations. If you haven't been put in compromising situations to understand what you can handle and what you can't handle, then you don't truly know yourself. If you always been in a situation to where you know who you are, and if you always been in a situation to where you know what you're gonna do in this situation, and you actually do that, then you haven't been in a compromising situation. When I say that, because you can be put in a situation, and even if you know it, but it didn't go that way. That's what I'm saying. You gotta hear what I'm saying. Like you haven't been put in a compromising situation if you are in a situation and you know what you would do and you actually did that. You know what I'm saying? And when I'm saying that, it's saying like me moving up here to Indiana, me knowing that I'm like, man, I'm good. I ain't really too much tripping about like leaving home. It was easy to come up here to me. Well, not necessarily just easy. It was easy to make the decision once God showed me what's up. And then once I got up there, I'm like, okay. Once I got here, I'm like, okay, I'll be good, man. It's not a big thing or whatever. It's just another state. It ain't too much to it. But once I actually got here and been put in these situations to where I've never been comfortable in, and I always say, like, you put me inside of anything, I will figure it out. In which I still will figure it out, but I'm not figuring it out in a time manner, in a time span that I gave myself to figure it out. So I'm finding myself being very, very uncomfortable and in a compromising situation to where I'm not really even I'm not winning in the situation the way I thought I would be. You know what I'm saying? Even like right now, like here, I came up here to talk to y'all. He put me in this situation to be in this position to be able to come talk to y'all. But today had one of the days where I just couldn't. This week I just couldn't. I couldn't think. Like my brain like was shutting down. Like I couldn't think. Like I was like this last past week. It was a hard week. I felt weak. I felt real weak. Like I'm already tired just because when I come to the radio station, it's cool. But then once I leave from here, inside of my relationship, inside of just being at home and with my daughter and just understanding things like being here by myself is making you understand who I really am and what and how much effort I really have to put into something in order to the effort I really have to put into something that I wasn't doing before. And so I had to think to myself, I'm like, I was like, man, really, God, like I'm really already kind of ready to give up. Like if it's up to me, I'm like, man, I really want to give up on all the situations around me. But I got to thinking, you came all the way from Little Rock to Indiana to have a future. And God has been giving me that. He just haven't given it to me in the way I wanted. He gave it to me, but he didn't tell me that it was going to be, you know what I'm saying, it was going to be easy, it was going to be a smooth ride. And I knew that. That's understandable. But I didn't know it was going to be this rocky of a ride. I didn't know I wasn't going to never have no... Man, I've been walking up Pinnacle Mountain for I don't know how long this week. You can walk up Pinnacle. Everybody that's in Little Rock, Arkansas, y'all know Pinnacle Mountain. Would you walk up that mountain with like an hour or two? Man, I've been walking Pinnacle Mountain all week. So what they tell you, I ain't been on no type of level ground. I've been up in the air and down and rocks and crawling and looking over. I'm looking down and seeing it look good down there. You know what I'm saying? It look good on the level ground. It look good down there on this smooth pavement. But I ain't there. I'm all over this mountain, all over everywhere, trying to figure out how to come down. I'm all the way up here at the top looking down like, man. And then to get back down, you still got to go through some rocky stuff and everything. And that's just a metaphor for me, what I'm saying, just in life, how it is. Like, you can always see the good. You can always, and you got to cross over the good because you got to still come off that smooth pavement to get to the Rocky Mountains. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like it's smooth once you pull in the mountain and you pull in the parking lot, that's smooth pavement. It's painted for you good. Got parking lots and everything. I mean, you know what I'm saying? The little parking lines and everything. It's good. So you come from a smooth place. But then once you go to a rocky place though, you go to a place where it's rocks and snakes and spiders, all this crazy stuff going on. You got to steady watch over your shoulder and watch where you're going and everything. But you're like, dang, it was easy getting here. But once I got there, it ain't just a walk up. You know what I'm saying? You just think you just gonna walk up and get, no, man, it ain't that easy. And then once you get up there, and then it's like you give it like they say, you know, he drop little nuggets out to you. So you come from a smooth place, you walking up a rocky mountain, you know what I'm saying, a rocky time in your life. So then you know, he like, okay, it's been long enough. You done had you know, I done put you through enough or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You still ain't let go. You still holding on to your faith because you kept going up to the mountain to get to the top. So then once I got to the top, you're like, all right, I'm up here. You thinking it's good. Then you realize, hold on. I don't have, but ain't nothing smooth up here. I got to go back down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to go right back down. So it's like, okay. But what he did, once I made it to the top, he gave me a nut because you can see down. You can see the parking lot. You can see how beautiful it is. You can see, you know, everything down there. It look good. The trees, the top of the trees look green. Everything look beautiful. So you can see the smooth area again, but you got to go back down that rocky stuff to get back to the back to the smoothness. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where I was this week. Like, understanding, like, man, this is kind of crazy, and I was ready to give up, man. But kind of let me know, like, man, you been more dedicated to stuff you ain't got no business being that you ain't never give up. I don't care how rocky, how crazy it got. Man, you made sure that you went out through there. You didn't jump through obstacles. You didn't did everything. You know what I'm saying? To get, okay, I'm gonna be specific. Anybody know me? I didn't, man, girls. I didn't always, you know, no, no bragging, no none of that or whatever. But I didn't always have a lot of girls. But if it was some relationship, whether it was marriage, whether it, you know what I'm saying, you meet her, you give her a call, phone in a text message, and hit that girl up, get it. But they're like with a girl in detail. I'm gonna go more than commercial right quick, man. But y'all discussing in a minute. 317, man. Everybody on Facebook, share the video. Somebody tell them listen in, tune in. Hey, y'all help me and I'm gonna help y'all, man. Just you know, be right back though. What it saying on here? Who said that? Latonya Davis. What's up, Latonya though? I will though. Appreciate it. I will though. It's hard and it's crazy. I ain't gonna act like it's easy. It's crazy, but yeah, I'm gonna do that. You got interrupted. What you mean? It's back on.
It's back on. No, it's back on now.
Hey man, if the signal or anything go out, y'all send a message or something. Let me know if y'all can't hear nothing. Is it back on, Killer?
Yep. Back on.
Yeah, I say it normally don't do that. Alright, it's back on. Yeah, normally don't. So it might be that because I'm in the guest Wi-Fi.
You're not on the
And Lady J.
JHM.
Tune in every Thursday night.
You
from
can
8
okay,
p.m.
go ahead,
to
connect
10
to the
p.m. Eastern
JHM
Standard
Wi-Fi.
Time.
You do.
Available on those JHM radio
This
apps.
let me see if this didn't do it while it's on. Did it come
Also
down?
download the
Hold on,
TuneIn
yeah.
radio app and search
Did it come down?
JHM Radio, or listen live at the website at www.jhm.radio app and search JHM Radio. You can also listen
Okay.
live
We back at it, y'all. Had to switch the server.
www.jhmradio.com.
Is it still up there?
Call in at 317-284-1090 for advice and tips on how to do better in all aspects of your life. Because when you know better, you do better.
Okay. Alright, y'all, we back. We back to the basics. Yeah, man, talking about that dedication, man. What you really dedicated to. Before I had left, I was explaining how I found myself having to realize that I actually have something that's worth being dedicated to right now, compared to the things that I was dedicating myself to before now. I got a real purpose. I got a real future. I got a real situation going on. But because of how uncomfortable and how hard and rocky and up and down it is, it makes you want to give up. It makes you weak. You know what I'm saying? But you have to really find out what you really dedicated to, and if you really dedicated to something. You know what I'm saying? I had to think back when, before, I was dedicated to, like I say, if I seen a girl or something, like, man, you ain't gonna give up. It'll be, man, any real man out there who done seen somebody, and really even females, because y'all ain't so innocent as y'all seem. Y'all just real slick and sneaky with y'all stuff. I ain't no fool. I done dealt with a lot of y'all. I know, I understand. I know how it is. I done been on both sides of it to understand how the girl don't give up, and I done been on the side where the boy the man don't give up. But man, any real man know, man, it can be, you can see a girl that you can see a girl today in 2017 that you met in 2012, and you still, when you see that girl, you still ain't gave up on trying to get her. That's dedication. That's dedication. And all throughout them times, you still been hitting her up. You still been texting her and calling her and everything. She just ain't responded because of whatever she got going. But that's real dedication for you to continue. To try to holler at this girl, and she ain't even gave you no, man. She don't even give you no shine. She don't even give you no type of conversation to get back. But you would not give up because you like, hey, you keep coming up with a new plan. Well, all right, well, she ain't responding to my text. All right, let me go. I'm gonna send her something real nice. Hey, how you doing, gorgeous? You hit her with something that you normally you'd be like, what's up? What you got going? You're like, oh, okay. How you doing, gorgeous? I ain't seen her talk to you in a minute. Everything going all right? How the kids doing? Kids doing all right? You still work at the same place? You get trying to make up just random conversation so you can try to start just a random place to, you know what I'm saying, to have a conversation, and then let it grow from there to really what you text her for. You know what I'm saying? The same thing for girls. Really what you text them for. You know what I'm saying? That's dedication. That's dedication. Girls, you will not, and I promise you, I repeat, you will not leave that house and go anywhere if your eyebrows ain't on fleek. You ain't moving. You ain't going nowhere if your edges, you ain't got no edge control. You ain't moving. You ain't putting nothing on them edges. You will not go nowhere. I don't care what's going on. It can be a place you really want to go, some food you really want to eat, a person you really want to see. You will not, hey, you will reschedule. Hey, I can't go nowhere because I ain't got my eyebrows done. Don't let it be the summertime and y'all wearing them Jesus sandals and stuff. Y'all walk around here, man, Jesus didn't wear them sandals. Yeah, as many people be putting their foot in them sandals and disrespecting Jesus' name with them toes y'all be having. Man, Jesus don't appreciate you putting all them Edward Scissorhand toes up in them Jesus sandals and trying to walk around. You don't appreciate that. Y'all call them Jesus sandals. But anyway, y'all would not leave though until you get your toes done or any of that. So that's dedication. Like you would not. But how many of us, what I want to ask, how many of us really dedicate ourselves to things in our lives that matter? How many of you will continue to reapply for a job that you really want after being rejected 1 and 2 and 3 and 10 times? How many of you will keep on trying 7 years, 5 years from now, keep on trying to get that job? How many of you will keep on trying to get that house, get that place, get that person, whatever, if it's, you know what I'm saying, in the marriage, whatever it is? How many of you really dedicated to what you really want to do in your life? How many would do the positive things, the things that matter? How many of you would really make the conscious effort and dedicate yourself to doing what you have to do for your kids? So that means you not being able to do get these things. You know what I'm saying? The things that you wanted or whatever in a situation. You not being able to buy whatever it is, go wherever you want to go or whatever. How many of you really dedicate yourself to making sure that you are financially stable? Like, we all want to be financially stable. We all want the money, but how many of you would not? You would not buy that candy you want every week. You would not buy that burger or go out to eat or that dress or them shoes. We ain't gonna talk about them shoes, cause this for men and women for real. How many of you wake up early
Early. I'm talking about you won't even go to sleep Friday night because of them Jordans that's dropping at 7 and 8 o'clock in the morning. You won't go to sleep. You will be at that. You will be, man, I promise you, and my cousin work here. He a manager at a shoe store, so I promise, I know the truth. Man, you beat the manager there. You beat the person that's selling the shoes there. I mean, man, some of y'all sleep out. Don't let it be one of them limited edition, them exclusive J's. You camping out. Black Friday, what's the other thing? The beginning of the year, not Black Friday. Hold on, what's that New Year? Y'all, the Thanksgiving thing, that Black Friday, then
Cyber Monday.
Cyber Monday. Yeah, man, y'all be on it. Y'all be on it, man. That's dedication. But what are you dedicating yourself to? You dedicating yourself to some miracles. That's how we talk around here. You dedicating yourself to some material things, man. To some things that don't really matter. But you will not give up, man. How many of y'all done seen fights break out over some stuff like that? The J's, the TVs, all this stuff that go on with just for that one day, for them few hours. Man, you fighting, you killing, you doing these things. You dedicated to getting something so retarded. And I don't mean that in like a mental disabled way or whatever, but I'm saying you retarded, you crazy. You'll do all this stuff, you know what I'm saying, for some things that don't matter. But let your homeboy, your mama, your grandma, your uncle, your auntie, somebody tell you something about, hey, Monday morning, man, they hiring over there at such and such. Oh, man. What time Monday? You got to be there at 8 o'clock. I ain't no morning person. I don't know about 8 o'clock. What? What you got on your feet, man? Oh, yeah, these them J's, boy. Them J's just came out Saturday, boy. Yeah, you ain't got these. Yeah, boy, I woke up early and got... Huh? You did what? Say it again. Come again. I beg your pardon. You woke up early to get them J's. But you won't wake up early to get that job. You won't wake up early to take your kid to school just so that your baby can see that you really there and you love them and you appreciate them, the simple things. You know what I'm saying? You won't wake up early to show your mama, your daddy you love them, appreciate them, cook them breakfast or take them breakfast or whatever. Even sometimes drive them to work. You know what I'm saying? Do a carpool to work for some of your people. If y'all work in the same area or something, just to show. It ain't about the extra effort it is. It's the dedication just to show you. I love you. I fool with you the long way. We going through this all the way through life. I'm here with you. How many of y'all really do that? How many of y'all really love somebody? Really love yourself? We don't really love ourselves, y'all. Think about it. We don't love ourselves. We give up on ourselves. I'm talking about we. I said we, me too. We give up on ourselves way before people give up on us. Because we not dedicated to the things that matter. We don't, man. Hey, man. How many people? I'm keeping it out. We're gonna keep it all the way a G. With the addictions. I would spend my, and I'm even gonna tell the truth, even still right now. I've been doing better with it. I'm gonna tell you, like I told y'all, the first show I told y'all I'm drinking and I'm trying to get better with that because of the things that God been showing me within these last months. He done showed me that I need to change my life and I need to go down the right path. And that's why I was saying, y'all, this past week, it made me weak. Because I am truly dedicating myself to changing. I am truly dedicating myself to stop doing things to better myself. And that's hard. And so that's why I want to tell you how too. Once you get to the point, now that's just a step to making a conscious decision to make dedications to something that really matters for yourself and your life. That's just the first step. But once you do it, man, it is hard. I just explained to you, like, I'm for real. Already, man, I was ready to give up. I was ready to give up. But I had to think, with all them other things that I was dedicated to before this, all the things that didn't matter, I don't care what was thrown my way. Man, how many times you can be sick? I'm going to go back to the girl thing. You can be sick. Man, you can have a toothache. I'm talking about you done took about 2 or 3 hydros just to get the pain away. Just so you can see that girl. Just so you can see that man. That's dedication. You didn't you in a position where you really need to be alone, you need to be asleep, you need to be trying to take care of yourself. But you would set your life up at that time accordingly to how you can still be able to do what you want to do at that time. And 9 times 10, it's for some nonsense. So how many people will really set yourself up to accommodate yourself and set your life up even when you sick, even when you some type of disabled, anything going on wrong with you mentally or anything, you still set yourself up to be able to still do what you really are dedicated to that will help you in your life. We give up too easy, man. Everybody want something. Everybody want to have money. Everybody want to have the cars. Everybody want to have the clothes. Everybody want to have the girls. Everybody want to have the diamonds. Everybody want to look good. Everybody want all this. But who really dedicated to getting those things? Because once you really become dedicated to that, then you will understand that it's not easy. It's not easy to do it. It's going to take real hard work, real dedication, real determination. You're going to really have to make a conscious decision to do these things. You know what I'm saying? So, I had to understand, like I say, this last week, that, man, I spent my last $15 to get me a drink. I go, and then on top of that, I won't even buy what I really want. I will buy whatever I can afford. Because what I want is like $30. But if I only got 15, I will even make a sacrifice in that way to get whatever it is that I can afford. And 9 times 10, I really kind of don't like it, but I just want to drink so bad. I just want whatever that is that bad. That I would sacrifice my last few dollars, and I would even sacrifice my taste that I really want for something that I really don't want, the taste that I don't want, but the feeling I want. That's dedication. That's dedication. But what I'm understanding is that's false dedication. That's wrong. How I dedicate my last to that when I won't even dedicate my life to my future and leaving something behind for my daughter and my and anybody, my cousins and my nieces and nephews and stuff. I won't make sure that they good. You know what I'm saying, man? I'm understanding even myself, y'all. And this ain't easy, man. And that's why I want everybody, this is a time, man, to step out on faith and do these things, man. Do it with me. You got somebody doing it with you right now. You ain't got to do it alone. And I promise this ain't no promo for this radio show or nothing. This real. Man, do it right now. I'm here with you every Tuesday, man, to tell you what's going on with me, to let you know you're not out there alone by yourself. I'm here doing this with you. So whoever it is out there that's listening or wherever you on Facebook Live, whatever, man, you can do it, man. Do it right now when you got somebody doing it with you. You got somebody who's scared, who weak, who don't understand, but I'm still believing in God and walking on faith and making and changing my dedication to something that's better for me in my future. I'm being really dedicated to something, knowing that it's hard, man, and make you want to give up. So you got somebody right now who will go through that with you right now. And you can hear about it every Tuesday. We can talk about it. That's why I got the lines open once again. For anybody just tuning in, we're going to have an open discussion today about dedication. You don't have to call in, but I'm saying if you want to call in or on Facebook Live, whatever, leave a message on there. I'm going to get somebody here to read it to me. Man, we're going to talk about dedication, man. We're going to have an open discussion, man. Tell me. We can even do it to where you know you wrong. You know what you've been doing. And if you got to understand, like, I need to change, just let me know what you want, what you're going to start being dedicated to now. Or ask me a question about, you know what I'm saying, whatever I'm feeling. If you feeling some type of way and you just want to know how this feels because you already in a situation. Man, I tell you, I ain't going to lie to you. I don't care. Because I'm saying God put me here to be transparent for whatever reason. I'm not even understanding that. But everything that he been doing while I'm in a situation been good. I'm even here today. That's what I'm saying, man, my mind been blank. I didn't know what I want to talk about. Don't even know what to say, none of these things. But I'm still here because I'm like, God, I'm going to believe in you that you got me. I don't have nothing on my brain. I don't know what to say. All I know is I need to talk to I need to talk about dedication because I feel like people being dedicated to the wrong things. That's all I know. I'm like, but God, you got to, man, I can't think past that. You got to help me. And this ain't got nothing to do with, man, people, I'm not trying to tell nobody, I'm going to always say this, because I don't ever know who just started listening or whatever. Man, I'm not trying to tell you what to do with your life. I'm not trying to tell you, I'm not trying to convince you to join in the churches or any of that. Man, I'm telling you what's real, man. You ain't got to be, and no disrespect to anybody out there in the church or anything like that, but this happened to me, so I know it's true, and I've seen it happen to other people around me. I just never paid attention to it. But you don't have to be going to church. You don't have to be in a spiritual surrounding for God to come get you, for God to bring something to your to the front of your mind, to your vision, man, for you to understand what's going on around you. People make it seem like, oh, well, if you're not going to church, if you're not doing this, then you're wrong. You're not gonna get nothing. Now, if God wants you, man, God gonna come get you. He gonna come get you. He gonna put it in the situation. He gonna put things in your way for you to understand that it's him. But then once he do that, you gotta sit back, man, and you gotta tap into yourself and understand, like, hey, I don't know how that happened. I don't know where that came from. I don't know who did it, but it happened. And when you gotta sit back, like, hold on, God, is that you? You gotta talk. Then that's when you talk to God. God, man, Hold on, that ain't never happened like that before. Like, hold on, God. Like, sit back. You ain't got to tell nobody what you doing. Do that in your free time. Don't nobody got to know what's going on with you. Just holler at God. And once you start hollering at God and you get that relationship, man, God going to lead you wherever you got to be. Because like I said, we all got a purpose, man. We all got a purpose. And some people are like, yeah, I got a purpose. Yeah, I'm here to take care of my kids. Okay, that is a purpose. But I'm saying, like, you have to figure out what everybody can be good. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can be in a situation where they okay. So if you taking care of your kids and you still stressing or being depressed or struggling, that means you haven't completed your purpose. What part of your purpose could be taking care of your kids, but it's still more to you. We have a lot more to ourselves than we even know, y'all. But you got to figure it out. I can't tell you that. That's what I'm saying. I'm figuring that. I'm at a point where I know my purpose. But now I'm trying to understand what I'm supposed to do with my purpose, where I'm supposed to go with my purpose, what I'm supposed to add to my purpose, what I'm supposed to take away from my purpose. You know what I'm saying? Because once you have that purpose, it's just one thing. Once you figure out what that purpose is, that's just one thing, but it's so many things that can branch out from that purpose. I love comedy. Man, I miss doing comedy. I did comedy for a whole year, and anybody know back at home, man, I was doing my thing. I got a lot of love from that comedy. But I stopped myself from doing it because of me just not understanding that it wasn't up to the people around me, the man, whatever, to judge my future. It was up for God and me, and I let the people around me stop what I really love to do. So now I'm kind of seeing that I thought comedy was over for me, but now I'm kind of seeing that I actually will still be able to do comedy while doing motivational speaking. I can do both things that I really found out that I love and have a passion for, because I didn't even know I love comedy like that until I done it and I got the reaction from people. Let me tell you one thing about life, man. There's no bragging, none of that, man. We just speak reality, man, and we all know this, and you know, separately, when you to yourself, man, it feel good when you make somebody laugh when they had a bad day. It feel good for somebody to walk up to you and tell you, man, thank you. I appreciate that, man. You done made me feel better. And then on top, it feel good when they tell you, hey, man, you funny. You did that. And then on the other hand, when you're doing motivational, when you helping somebody in an inspirational or motivational way, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be a motivational speaker or none of that to help somebody. When you talk to somebody like, man, thank you. I never thought of nothing like that. Man, that felt good. Thank you, man. Like you really didn't change my outlook on life or outlook on this situation. And now I can approach the situation with my head held up high and my chest sticking out. Man, that feel good when somebody tell you that, because you be looking like, dang, little old me. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm regular. I done truly helped you like that. Man, that crazy. But once again, y'all, gotta, man, check back out again, man, in these commercials, man. Hey, man, I'm gonna give a little shout out right quick. I don't know if she watching or listening, man, but Net, man, Net Reynolds, man, in Little Rock, Arkansas, man, she got a fashion line called Traffic Trends, man. I promise you, man, she cold with it. If anybody seen my Facebook and any of that, she done made a lot of my clothes, man. She real official, man. Traffic Trends, TTRAVIC TTRAVICTREYNS. That's our brand. TTRAVICTREYNS. I think that's it. I'm gonna check and make sure though. But man, y'all check her out, man. She doing a thing with them clothes, man. But we gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get back with y'all. Let me get you. Huh? I still don't know. What they saying?
They're essentially I created us. Arlene with his high colors.
Yeah, family. Saying them my brother. Yeah, I gotta call you too. I ain't talked to you in about a week or two. Well, you know you can scroll it and stuff. And see.
They above the Italian. They above the Italian.
You must come find a few of them songs, huh?
Yeah.
I need to give you some more.
No, I gotta get them. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get them checked off by Jay.
I already know. I got you. Yep. I got you.
So I got the list here, and then I'm bring it to her.
You can get her to check in.
Yeah.
Okay, bet.
I got a couple of them in there.
Okay. Man, hey, how many people I got watching? How do it say up there? Man, I'm probably gonna get out here, y'all, man. I'm gonna get out here, man. Hey, I am. I'm gonna go. Ain't nobody on that thing. Man, I'm gonna get out here, man. Once this go, I know it's gonna post. If you look at this and everything, man, download the JHM radio app. Man, that's where we all get all our ratings from and everything, man. This is a radio station, man. We gotta have them listeners and the ratings, man, for it to do something. So, man, y'all tune in to everybody on JHM Radio, man. Everybody on JHM Radio. Go to jhmradio.com, look at the calendar, and check it out. And y'all go look at all the different shows, man. There's a lot of good shows, man. Y'all check them out. But anyway, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Y'all share this video, man. It's gonna be more to come, man. Like I said, if y'all wanna listen, just go download the app right now and listen to me live on the radio, man. I appreciate it. All right.